Imagine waking up feeling completely drained, even before your day begins. You haven't run a marathon, nor have you engaged in any physically demanding task. Yet your energy is depleted. Why? Because energy isn't just lost through physical exertion. It leaks through unwise actions, misplaced emotions, and the burdens we carry unknowingly. Buddhist teachings emphasize that inner peace and energy are not dictated by the external world but by our inner wisdom and awareness. The way we interact with people, handle our emotions, and navigate life determines whether we protect or squander our energy. In this guide, we'll uncover 5 common mistakes that silently drain your energy and, more importantly, how you can prevent them. Each of these mistakes is rooted in habits we've been conditioned to believe are harmless, or even necessary. But once you recognize them, you'll see how they chip away at your mental, emotional, and even spiritual strength. Mistake number 1. Oversharing personal information. Silence is a source of great strength. Lotso. We live in an age where oversharing has become the norm. Social media, conversations with acquaintances, even casual meetings turn into a space where people reveal their personal lives in excessive detail. It may feel liberating in the moment, but it often leads to unintended consequences. Why oversharing drains you? Invites unwanted opinions. The more you share, the more opinions you attract. Not all of them will be supportive. Exposes you to judgment. People may misunderstand, criticize, or use your words against you. Weakens personal boundaries. Sharing everything makes it difficult to distinguish between what's private and what should be public. A Buddhist perspective. The Buddha emphasized right speech, which teaches us to speak with wisdom, intention, and restraint. Before speaking, ask yourself, is this necessary? Is it beneficial? Is it coming from a place of wisdom or ego? A real-life example. Think of Lisa, a young entrepreneur. Excited about a new project, she eagerly shared every detail with friends, colleagues, and even on social media. But soon she found herself drowning in unsolicited advice, criticism, and even sabotage from competitors who learned too much. She later learned that silence holds power. Instead of announcing her every move, she started keeping things private until they were fully developed. The result? Less stress, more success. How to protect your energy. Practice mindful speech. Only share what is necessary. Confide only in those who have earned your trust. Let your actions speak louder than your words. Mistake number 2. Absorbing other people's negative energy. You cannot stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. Jon Kabat-Zinn. Empathy is a beautiful trait, but absorbing others' emotions as your own can leave you emotionally drained. Why it drains you? You become a sponge for others' negativity, constantly absorbing emotions like anger, sadness, or stress affects your mental state. It prevents you from helping effectively. If you're overwhelmed, you can't offer real support. You lose sight of your own peace. You cannot carry everyone's burden and expect to remain at peace. A Buddhist perspective. The Buddha taught detachment not as indifference, but as a means to help without losing oneself. Like the lotus flower that rises above muddy waters, we must be compassionate while maintaining our own peace. A real-life example. David worked as a counselor and often took home the emotional pain of his clients. He started experiencing burnout, anxiety, and even physical illness. Only when he learned to separate compassion from emotional absorption did he regain his strength. How to protect your energy. Create an emotional boundary. Recognize what is yours to carry and what is not. Visualize protection. Imagine a shield of light around you when engaging with negative energy. Detach with love. Offer kindness without internalizing others' emotions. Mistake number 3. Holding on to past hurts. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Buddha. Resentment, regret, and past betrayals act like chains, tying us to suffering. Why it drains you. Replaying the past keeps you stuck. The more you relive a painful moment, the stronger it remains in your mind. Anger consumes energy. Holding on to resentment takes mental and emotional effort. It blocks joy and growth. The past prevents you from fully experiencing the present. A Buddhist perspective. Everything in life is impermanent: joy, sorrow, success, and failure. Clinging to the past is like trying to hold on to water. The tighter you grip, the faster it slips away. A real-life example. Sarah was betrayed by a close friend. She spent years replaying the moment, unable to move forward. But one day she asked herself, who would I be without this burden? The answer? Free. How to protect your energy. Practice forgiveness, not for others but for yourself. Accept impermanence. Let go and make space for peace. Mistake number 4. Saying yes to everything. If you don't prioritize your life, someone else will. Greg McKeown. Saying yes out of obligation rather than intention leads to exhaustion. Why it drains you. Overcommitment leads to burnout. It prevents you from focusing on what truly matters. It leaves you feeling used and unfulfilled. A Buddhist perspective. The middle path teaches balance, not excessive indulgence, nor self-sacrificing exhaustion. A real-life example. Mike used to say yes to every request at work. Eventually, he was so overworked that his performance suffered. Learning to say no changed his life. How to protect your energy. Say no without guilt. Prioritize what truly matters. Respect your limits. Mistake number 5. Seeking external validation. Happiness does not come from outside, it comes from within. Buddha. Relying on others' approval is a never-ending cycle. Why it drains you. You're constantly chasing approval. Your self-worth becomes unstable. It leads to anxiety and dissatisfaction. A Buddhist perspective. True peace comes from knowing yourself, not from seeking external praise. How to protect your energy. Define your own worth. Detach from praise and criticism. Live according to your values. Protect your energy, protect your life. Your energy is precious. Protect it by guarding your words, maintaining emotional boundaries, letting go of past hurts, prioritizing wisely, seeking internal peace. May your journey be filled with wisdom, clarity, and strength.